Hi, I'm Diane Schoemperlen. My latest book is called At a Loss for Words, a post-romantic novel. It's really a book about communication, or the lack thereof. His failure to communicate causes her to lose her ability to communicate with anybody but him.
You said, "This has been the most romantic and erotic night of my life." I said, "Me too." You said, "They really should put a historic plaque on the door of this room to commemorate the occasion." I said, "No matter what happens, we will always have this." So it would be nice if that kind of romantic stuff would last in the book or in real life, but of course it doesn't. You said your email had a glitch. You said your computer crashed every time you tried to access your email. You said the IT people had adjusted your network connection and then it didn't work at all. You said you'd sent me an email last Friday and another one on the weekend, but apparently I hadn't received them. You said, "I wonder where they went."
It's sort of a modern take on he said, she said, because they're not, most of what they're doing is not actually talking, it's email. So I was really interested in the idea of a romance conducted largely by email.
At first I wrote to you every day anyway, whether I heard back from you or not. And every time I finally did hear from you again after one of these silences, I wrote back immediately. It took me a long time to realize that every time I did this, every time I clicked on the send button, I had put myself right back into the same position again, waiting, still waiting, always waiting.
Sometimes email just becomes so second nature to us that we almost don't even think of calling anybody anymore.
Here I was, thinking after 3.5 long silent weeks, you'd bloody well better be dead.
I love email, but I do think that it can kind of take over, and it certainly does for these people in this book.
I'm thinking about all the times you said you would send me an email and you didn't. You said, "I do sincerely apologize for my scattered behavior. I'm running on adrenaline these days." You said, "Getting back on track and communicating with you is so very important for my heart and soul. I promise I will write to you this weekend if I have the space and time."
There are problems with email that interfere a lot with their relationship.
How the hell do you expect me to understand? Most of what you say to me is so oblique and ambiguous and indirect that afterwards I don't know what you've really said anyway. I did not say, "I have been turning myself inside out and upside down trying to understand. Enough already." I said, "All is forgiven," again.